What's up guys, welcome back. In today's video we have the same team, but I changed Swampert to have Sludge Wave this time. So hopefully we're going to run into some fairies, because otherwise I'm going to immediately regret that decision. Watch me face like 20 Registeals. I mean, this was quite earlier in today. For some reason I got to do 7 sets. I don't know why. I didn't start my set last night. I actually did start today at like 7 in the morning, and I did 35 battles. So, I mean, whatever. I'm not complaining. And we only lagged a few times where it really was annoying. But let's just get into the battles and see how we do with this former triple earthquake team, now a double earthquake team, and a sludge wave team. So let's just check it out. So our first opponent is Kokubachin, and we lead into a Gyarados, which is not that bad. We can spam Night Slash and hopefully get a boost. That's honestly like my strategy for most cases, unless it's something that resists the dark moves. But yeah, we're gonna just go straight for Night Slash again, and we do not get it. So I did not get very lucky today with these boosts. Like, I don't know, sometimes I feel like some people can get it like every match, and it was not the case with me today. So they switch into a Escavalier, which is fine because we resist all of its moves. And so at this point, it can KO me actually with a Mega Horn, but they go Drill Run. So thankfully, they went Drill Run because that is double resisted. And so I'm able to get to an Earthquake, which burns a shield. And so, okay, we're sitting, all right, we have, we have some Pokemon that we can use against this thing. Swampert is definitely the one I'm gonna go with. And I correctly shield the Mega Horn, so that was huge. And then they come back in with Gyarados. Now, if it hits me with Hydro Pump, that's going to suck. Crunch is not as bad. So we got hit with Crunch, which is good. And then we just go with Hydro Cannon, and they burn their last shield. So I'm excited about that. But we don't quite KO them with that, and so I'm kind of scared of getting hit with a charge move, so I switch out to Preserve It. Not sure if that was the best move or not. And they come with a Melmetal, so I'm trying super hard to get to that Earthquake. I really hope they could just get quaked. And then they pull a sack swap. Oh man, that was a perfectly timed swap. They even overcharged. I watched this part like literally 5 times just to make sure there was no funny business with the Melmetal going on. But no, all the moves checked out, and he actually overcharged, which was gutsy, because had I did the Earthquake right away, I might have hit it. But he was playing really dangerous, but he got out at just the right time, which, oh man, had we landed that Earthquake on the Melmetal, I think we would have had this one. But yeah, unfortunately that Melmetal is so spammy. The superpower is only 40 energy, and Rock Slide is 45, and Thundershock is 9 energy per quick turn, like quick move, so it charges super quick. So yeah, we just barely lose that one. So, not bad, not a bad performance on our part. So our second match, we lead into an Obstagoon, which I like because Obstagoon is not that effective against us. And our Fury Cutters are super effective, even though they don't do a lot of damage, but they're still super effective. And we can kind of tank a lot of their moves. And so as long as they don't get a boost, we should be pretty good. Notice that we're not shielding. And now if I want to win this matchup, I have to shield, which is what I do. And I'm going to farm up a little bit more energy. We win the lead, and now I'm trying to go for the double Night Slash. It just charges so fast. I believe it takes like 4.5 seconds to get to that first Night Slash, which is like 9 turns, 9 Fury Cutters. Anyways, they switch out, and then I come in with Sceptile. Again, this is one of those situations where I don't have a lot of options running this team. And so I kind of, put myself in a little niche of like Pokemon that I'm really good against. So Pokemon like this, yeah, I can spam it with Leaf Blade, but I don't think it's a winning matchup by any means. Just because Cresselia is so tanky and its moves hit pretty hard, especially Moonblast will hit pretty hard on a Sceptile. So we get knocked out. We come in with loaded energy Swampert, and I get a shield. And now I have, so this part, I'm thinking it might be a Blast Burn, and I don't shield, but I should have went with my gut there. because that does take a big chunk. And so I go with Hydro Cannon, knock it out. They're saving their shield for Cresselia, which is the good move. And then they have Grass Knot, which is unfortunate because they have a shield. We're not going to be able to get to enough charge moves to knock this out. It's going to get to a Grass Knot before we get to... Well, Hydro Cannon, we do get to it. I'm sorry, we made that mistake. But it's not going to KO. And so then they get to a Grass Knot, and this will be GG's for us. So that was really close. So like so far, despite me not having like the most meta team, like the most powerful team, I think we're doing pretty good. Like our losses are just barely. And so, oh man, we lead into Togekiss. This would have been perfect if we could line up our Swampert against this. So, we missed opportunity here, but I'm just gonna go straight, just straight Charm. And since they use their charge move, I'm going to shield, and then I noticed that they went red before me, so I'm just going to... It's kind of like the Altaria match. I don't know if you guys saw. We had a lot of Altaria mirrors in Great League. Basically, if you're winning, just don't throw a charge move, just farm down. But if you're losing, then throw charge moves to get burn shields. That's the same thing with this Togekiss Clefairy matchup. I'm just going to throw Charm. As long as I'm winning, I'm just going to keep throwing Charm. And then save my energy. Now I did throw I think I threw a Flash Cannon against that Giratina. I should have thrown Moonblast. Even if I didn't know what Pokemon was coming in, it was likely going to be a Giratina or like a Steel type. And either way, the Steel types resist Fairy and Steel, so there really was no point in me doing Meteor Mash. That was a mistake on my part. I should have just did Moonblast and just hope for the debuff. That would have been like the safer play. But hopefully we can, recover from that. Then we did get the shield though, so I mean it wasn't like horrible. But anyways, yeah, I just want to explain why Moonblast was the better move there. Even if you don't know what's coming in, probably on average better to just throw Moonblast. And then, okay, Swampert. We have Swampert against a Giratina. I come in with a surprise type of swap with the Leaf Blade, and we get the shield. So this Giratina is about to get quaked right in the face. GG's. Whew, so that was we pulled off that win. That was close. So, all right, we're 1-2 now. Can we win? We have 2 matches left. Can we pull off 2 wins in a row? So let's see. Oh, we have a great lead. Great lead. Poliwrath is going to switch out immediately, and now we can come in with Sceptile and just totally destroy the Swampert. I'm assuming. I think I remember they don't shield yet because they just gave up on it. So, yeah, one-shotted the Swampert, and then Registeel comes in. So now I'm trying to go for Earthquake, and I'm hoping that they're thinking I'm going to shield bait, but they correctly shield, and so, yeah, shield baiting here is very risky because they resist the grass move. So if I go for Leaf Blade and they don't shield it, I miss a huge opportunity. Like, I'm kind of screwed. So I just played safe. I take advantage of my spamminess, and I go straight Earthquake. And they shield again. This sucks. I don't know why. They're like reading me like a book right now. But in here, so what I probably should have done was swap out and saved my Earthquake. But it's okay because Leaf Blade is super effective. And then I can farm it down with my Clefable. I don't need to shield. Not that I have a shield, but even if I did, I don't need to. And now I have a pretty commanding lead anyways. So I'm going to go for that Moonblast and hopefully get the debuff. And then we'll definitely be sitting pretty. So we don't get it. Again, our luck has been absolutely horrible in this set. So Flash Cannon going to knock us out because we're weak to Steel. But I have 2 Pokemon that I can hit super effective. I mean, I think the water is neutral, but still it does a big chunk. I decided to come in with Sceptile. We get Flash Cannon, and we just do not get to the Earthquake. That was probably that stupid delay. Honestly, I had the move overcharged. I should have got to it. But anyways, Swampert comes in. Can this Hydro Cannon do it? We have a lot of health, so I'm actually not worried about this. This is going to be a good game here. I forgot that I had full health Swampert. So even Focus Blast, it'll do more than half damage, but our Mud Shots will take it down. So, alright, we're 2-2. Last match, can we do it? These matches are getting tougher and tougher. I'm approaching back. I'm like back towards 2600, and yeah, these opponents are just so good. Anyways, you run into a Lapras Lee. This is not horrible. I don't think it's worth me switching out. I'm just gonna play it through, Now, Ice Beam will definitely do a big chunk, but Surf, not so much. So Surf, I mean, it does a nice size chunk, but it's not as bad. Ice Beam would have been way worse. So I decided to go for the Meteor Mash, and we land it. And so this means I can win this matchup, so I'm going to shield just to make sure. I can do like a couple charms, and it should knock it out. 1, 2, maybe, okay, 3. Alright, so Charizard is in, and I'm not going to switch out. I don't want to give up switch advantage. I'm just going to go for a Meteor Mash. And it's going to be resisted, but it does a big chunk because Charizard is so squishy. So I'm happy with this. So far, we're in a good spot. All right, so now we have Swampert, and I correctly don't shield that time. Finally, I predict the shield bait for once, but then I get baited right here. so that sucks. Okay, so they come in with Cresselia. I switch out into Sceptile because I want to save my Swampert for Charizard. So I'm just going to spam Leaf Blade and just keep going with the Leaf Blades. I have no shields to protect me, so this Moonblast is going to hit me pretty hard. Luckily, we don't get the debuff, so that was close. So we got to just land as many Leaf Blades as possible. We can spam the crap out of this thing, and now we're gonna lose this matchup here. So can we do it with Swampert? Yeah, we have a ton of energy for Swampert, which is nice. So we get a shield. We go for a second Hydro Cannon. I love Swampert. It is so spammy. We get both shields. So the question is, can we beat it? And I really hope it doesn't have Grass Knot. I cannot remember. I really hope it doesn't have Grass Knot. And it has Moonblast. So they pull a sack swap, which is, I would have had to throw Hydro Cannon anyways, because a Dragon Claw would have KO'd me at this point. So I'm just racing the Hydro Cannon, and we get to the Hydro Cannon. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was so close. I don't know why I'm like, my heart's beating. This is like a replay, but I feel like I'm playing again. That was crazy. That was intense. So we go 3-2 for the set, and honestly, for as not a great a team as this is, I'm happy with the 3-2. And in tomorrow's video, you're gonna see, I think I do land some Sludge Waves. It's just today, we just missed that opportunity. We couldn't line up to the Togekiss, but we still pulled off a positive point gain, so I'm happy. If you like this video, please support the channel by hitting that like button. It helps the channel a ton by hitting the like button. And subscribe, of course, and leave a comment. I'd like to talk to you guys, and so I always come in the morning and answer comments. So please leave a comment. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we will see you tomorrow.